Hello guys, Sirgrandelot here. This is going to be a video during which I mostly talk nonsense. There is not going to be any meta-related stuff, any secret legal threat. Thank you, Windows Security. Fuck off. There we go. And today feels like one of those days during which the world is conspiring against me. Because in the morning, when I started to work, within minutes there was an internet outage. We already had one yesterday. And so that was already a big bummer. And now that it's early afternoon, I'm having my lunch break, I thought, you know what, I will record a video to share as an update regarding me, my life, my mental condition, and my gacha game shenanigans. And basically, the moment I started, there was another internet outage, and for a moment I thought maybe it's just the game having some internet connection issue. And I kept talking nonsense for several minutes, and I was like, wait a moment, I've been talking up to myself for several minutes, and the connection is still stuck. What is going on? And I had a look, and it was the internet that was down, and the game, poor him, was trying to keep connecting to the server. While being completely unable to do so. So it is what it is. And apart from that, I wanted to take the chance doing this kind of chill video during which I play in the background. This is not pre-recorded, I'm playing as I talk. And to give you sort of an update about the channel, what is going on, what I'm doing, and all the sort of good stuff. Because I'm in this very unique, at least for me, situation where all the gacha games that I play, I'm on a guaranteed. So in Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Zelda Sun Zero, and Chaos Zero Nightmare, all of them I'm on a guaranteed. And it has never happened to me before. It's absolutely incredible. Here in Chaos Zero Nightmare, I was trying to get an extra copy of Rita, and instead I got spooked by, I believe it was a Charon. And I thought, okay, Charon is a cool dude. I get an extra copy and I save my guaranteed. In Genshin Impact, I was trying to get quite some time ago. I was trying to get Constellation 2 for Columbina, and I failed. I believe I got a Chi-Chi, like Constellation 95 Chi-Chi or something like that. Or maybe a Keqing, I don't remember. Actually, it was a Keqing, yes. And I will be saving probably that guaranteed for quite a while, because in the near future, I don't believe there is any character that really activates my almonds in Genshin Impact. In Honkai Star Rail, who did I lose? The 50-52. Because my memory is mush at this point in time in my life, so I'm not entirely certain. Do I want to remove Overpower? No, let's wait until a bit later. Who was the last one that I pulled for? Man, it was quite some time ago. Oh, it was Yao Wang, the Peacock Mommy. I tried to get her Eidolon 1, and I lost the 50-50 relatively early. It didn't take many pulls. Then I tried to use a few pulls just to see if I could get an early Sparkle. 2.0, I don't know. And it didn't happen. I got... that was a Bailu. I clearly remember it was a Bailu. And I will be saving that one probably for Yaemiko. Although there have been some rumors today about new Fate character, including Rin and Gilgamesh. Man, I'm supposing it's really just an I suppose moment, because I didn't read anything about it. But I suppose that for the Fate characters, the PT and the 50-50, all the sort of stuff, will be based on the Fate banner. I will be taking this for now. So it's not that it really matters that I'm on a guaranteed for the regular limited banner, but we shall see. And I'm still omega bummed about the fact that Yai Sakura, Yamiko, whatever you want to call her animation are extremely cope compared to some recent modern characters in Honkai Star Rail. It really annoyed me a lot. For the most part, Honkai Star Rail, well, MiHoYo in general, has been pretty good at essentially ignoring the pressure from the CCP in China. Like, sometimes they would ask them to censor this, censor that, and they often ignored it or bypassed it or just applied that stuff to the Chinese server, and the rest of the world was, yeah, we can enjoy our game. And now not only did they botch Planacardia for me, it looks like a fake Japan in a way that I don't find particularly fun or enjoyable. But also the animations and the overall design of one of my favorite characters in the whole Hoyo universe is ending up being a little bit underwhelming. So yeah, I'm on a guaranteed. I will probably be using it for her, but it's not a happy guaranteed. Let's say it's a very sad way to use a guarantee. And unless things change, I think I will stick to just Eidolon Zero for your Sakura. Maybe get her weapon, well, her light con, and then we shall see. But it's a little bit sad. And then who is left? Oh, Zenless Zone Zero. There was the Crow Mommy, issue 1, banner rerun not long ago, and I tried to get extra copies of Crow Mommy. I managed to get her. It's not Eidolon, it's not Constellation, it's not Manifesting. Her Cinema! Her Cinema 1. I managed to get it on a 50-50, and I kept trying to use all my daily pools until the last day of her banner, when I lost the 50-50 to Lycaon. Ah, man, that was such a bummer. My probably most disliked 5-star character, I believe. Yeah, among the 5 stars, there is no one that I dislike more than Lycaon. He reminds me of the average furry costume of Minecraft content creator who go to a furry con and they do shady stuff in the toilets and in the lifts, and I don't even want to think about it. So my Lycaon, I might have leveled it up to get the first free pool, but there is also a chance that he's at level 1. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. But I will be saving my guaranteed, although not for long, because Sissi is best girl. Sissi is absolutely best girl. We must protect her. She deserved to be protected, and she's in this weird spot that she's amazing for one of my favorite characters, who is Sid. I really, really like Sid. She's absolutely one of my favorite characters. But her role is very limited to that, and she overlaps a little bit with Orphe. If you know ZZZ a little bit in depth, you may be thinking Sir Grandelot, Orphe is a little bit of a co-op option for... Do I want to get this for... How much is it? 200? No, I don't want to give you so much money, drunken girl. It's a co-op option, it's not really an amazing fit. And it's true, but it was the best option for quite a while. Oh, that's actually very nice. Apply vulnerability and draw 1, I will be picking this, absolutely. And, but at the same time, she's just... I liked Orphe a lot, which is why I pulled for her, and for a very long time the team was Sid, Orphe, Trigger. And there was no real way to modify it too much and get proper benefits. And now we're getting one who... I wouldn't say power creeps Orphe. Orphe was designed more for Silver Ambi in mind. She just happened to be an ideal fit for Sid, because Sid was missing out on a proper partner in the troll. And now she's getting it. And it's pretty great, but I'm a bit worried about my Orphe, because I don't know how long I will... Or rather, I don't know where I will be playing Orphe, because I do not have the team for Silver Ambi. I do not have Silver Ambi. So it's a little bit of an odd situation, but Sissi is very, very likable as a character, like her personality and her characterization. And in addition to that, she fits well with Sid, who is one of my favorites. My 3 favorites at the moment in Zenless Zone Zero are, in no particular order, Miyabi, Sid, Ishuan. Unfortunately, my beloved Jane took a little bit of a back seat just because her kit does not perform as well as she used to, and because of that, I'm not playing her as much. So I have to let her stay a little bit on the back seat, enjoy not really an early retirement, but it's very difficult for me to play Jane, although I have a good team for her. It's just that other new characters perform so much better than her that. Ugh. But in terms of design, she's still top favorite, like number one, above everyone else. In terms of gameplay, I'm getting Ishwan first, Sid second, Miyabi third. Ishwan is a weird character because I like her design a lot. Here I want to double check. No, I don't want any of these. Don't really want any of these. I don't care about any of these for her, so I will skip this refinement. Like in terms of design, Ishwan is top 2, second place after Jane Doe. I really like her design, but when she was released, I was very lukewarm about her animations, and they didn't really trigger my almonds. And then I started to play her a bit in the demo and in the story. I was like, okay, these animations actually look pretty cool. And I pulled for her, and the more I played her, the more I started to enjoy playing Ishwan. Her flow, her gameplay flow is so beautiful, and it fits so well with her animations. And I know that the new one, man, I don't remember the name. The one with the tail. You will help me with that. Her animations are way fancier. They look incredible. She's extremely powerful. But for me, like I consistently prefer to play Ishwan, and she's among my favorites. And Sid is like top 3 design characterization, top 3 gameplay. So it's another character that I really like a lot. Give me the 60%. You didn't give me the 60%, you absolute piece of garbage. Fine, we will do without that. It should be okay. Should be. But I actually failed a few runs recently when playing a little bit too greedily. I got bamboozled and I actually died a few times. So we still need to pay a little bit of attention and respect the game. Absolute trash. Yes, I'll get this one for now, but we're going to be doing some rerolls. I want to get a Divine Epiphany with some good stuff on it. Fine, let's get the piece of gear on her. So yeah, Chromomi, my idea was to get her Cinema 2. It would have made me really happy, but the RNG gods decided that for now I was not worth it. So on her original banner, 1 copy. On her rerun, 1 copy. On her next rerun, maybe next year, another copy. I'm stopping at Cinema 2 at the moment for all the characters that I like the most. I don't go anything beyond that. In the future, we shall see. At the moment, if I had to pick a character, it would be... Oh, all of these are pretty bad. It would have to be Ishwan, but I would have to think about it very long, choosing between her and the Sid. Sid, the gameplay, like the flow of her gameplay is so good, it's so addictive. And I like her character, her background story, like I found it very touching compared to other characters that I didn't care about too much. But in addition to that, what surprised me is how good it feels to play Sid and how her animations flow with each other and the overall flow of the team. It has this weird thing that I can play it without looking at the monitor. And I'm not joking when I say that. Like, the team that I'm playing right now the most, which is Sid, Orphe, Trigger, you set up Trigger at the very beginning. Orphe never needs to stay on field. Just from the audio feedback of the game, I can tell when Sid has finished doing her animation, when I need to press a different button, when I'm supposed to switch to Trigger, when I'm supposed to switch back to Orphe. And It's so beautiful. It makes me so happy. Saves a lot of time too. What do I want to do here? What do we want to do with our life? I wanna rock! That's a very old video. That's a very old video. Leave a comment if you know what I'm talking about. What do you wanna do with your life? It was one of those things that you watch as a kid and they stay with you forever. Absolutely forever. I want 2 copies of Vulture Ejection. Man, all these cards can be copied. Callipyr is such a pain in the ass to build. I think I will be getting rid of Absolute Protection for now. It's not a bad card, but I need to get rid of stuff. And then we get Goated Epiphany on Vulture Ejection. Let's go! No. No. Let's pick that one because it's Garbo. Later we'll roll it again. Wait, we're at the boss! We're at the boss! If it wasn't for the weekly reward, I would kill the boss and restart. But let's do it just for the weekly reward. Sometimes things that you see when you're little just stick to you for a very long time and for no reason. Like there is this music video that starts with a kid playing some music in his bedroom on the 2nd floor, and his father is getting upset downstairs in the living room. And he goes upstairs all pissed off, he opens the door, and the kid is standing on the bed with an electric guitar in his hand. And the dad, in a very weird, distorted voice, asks the kid, "What do you wanna do with your life?" And the kid replies, "I wanna rock!" And he starts playing guitar, and he shatters stuff, and it's very silly. Then there is proper music starting. But the way that the music video started has stuck to me for, it must be more than 30 years, way more than 30 years. And I cannot even explain it, because the song, whatever, a rock song from the 80s, but the start of that video was so beautiful. And for me, it's like that for many things. Like an event in my life, I either record an image or a GIF that I can visualize, or a sound, and I remember it forever. Like for all eternity, until I will be alive, I will remember that moment. A multitude, even meaningless, because I have some moments that I remember from when I was a kid, with my parents, you know, those kinds of good memories. And I remember them, you know, it makes sense that I would remember them. But for example, a time that a dude asked me for direction, and I was thinking about it, he pushed me for it, reminding me that he was busy, and he annoyed me a lot, because I was thinking about giving him the correct and quickest way to reach his destination. And so, because I was annoyed by him, I gave him the wrong direction. I sent him the opposite way. And I do not just remember the event. I remember the spot on the road where I was, which way I was facing, what was around me, the shops around me, the face of the guy, the direction where it's so engraved in my brain. So engraved. And there is no real explanation for that. Sometimes sounds, a voice. I could hear a voice and for some reason remember it for years and years and years. The way in which my memory works is so difficult to put in words for me. There are times that I completely forget important things, like birthdays, phone numbers, very simple, easy things to remember for a lot of people, and my brain is like, nah. One of your best friend's birthday, whatever, it will happen again next year. You don't need to worry. You don't need to be concerned with it. And I'm only half joking. My best friend's birthday, I remember it. But 95% of my friend's birthday, I do not. Let me think. Man, and I'm not making this up. My ex-girlfriend, with whom I stayed for 5 years, the one I'm with whom I've been before eventually meeting my wife and getting married, I do not remember her birthday. We have been together for roughly 5 years. I don't even remember which period of a year it is. That's rough. Get wrecked, ex-girlfriend. My brain just removed that information. It's okay. It's ex-girlfriend. It's fine. It's fine. She's very low on the priority list for me right now. What I want to remove? This one now applies vulnerable, which is sweet. These two are awful. We need to reroll them. It's going to be very expensive, so let's just do a reroll Rooney. Divine? Okay. And it's... applies vulnerable. Nice. This one is good. It's good. Not amazing, but... you know, it does something useful. So we go down there, we try to pick up cash, we reroll the other one, and then... oh, destiny demands that this is going to be an absolutely blessed run after I was very close to ditching it. And talking a little bit about my YouTube channel. As you may have noticed, there has been no streaming for a very long time, and we're still very, very far from yours truly being able to stream again anytime soon. It's just due to work constraints, by the way. And I'm hoping that one day we will go back to a work shift where part of our job can be done from home regularly, which will allow me to work from home once or twice a week, like I was doing back when I was streaming, and I could go back to stream a couple of hours a day, a couple times a week. It will make me very happy because I miss streaming. I really enjoy talking nonsense with my subs and my followers and my silly people in Discord. Remember to join Discord if you're not part. By the way, I'm saying silly people with all the love in the world. I really enjoy my chill Discord, sharing memes, talking about anime and all the sort of stuff. So when I say my silly people, there is nothing but love. What are these options? I don't remember seeing these options before. It's okay, just give me extra health. Let's be extra chunky. Extra chunky. No, I didn't want to accept it. Fine. It is what it is. Mistakes were made. For the near future, I still see myself just making content for Chaos Zero Nightmare. Something useful? It's trash. Because it's the game that by far I enjoy the most right now. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm part of a content creation team. I mentioned it pretty much every video for quite some time now, but it's just a game that I enjoy playing a lot on a daily basis. And it also keeps me company when I go to work, when I'm at work, when I'm going back home. Because it's easy to play it on the phone, whereas Zenless Zone Zero, for example, if I play it on the phone, I get a headache almost immediately. And I know many content creators that are slowly moving away from Chaos Zero Nightmare just because it's a small game and it doesn't bring a lot of views to channels. So content creators who care about that are slowly investing less time in covering Chaos Zero Nightmare, which is understandable if you do that as a job or as a side gig. Luckily, I'm in a situation where YouTube is something that I do just because I want to do it. I don't expect to make any money from it, and when I get memberships, money from ads, and things like those, it just makes me happy and I appreciate it, and it's all extra stuff that makes my life better. But at the moment, it's far from being my main focus. I mean, the monetization of a YouTube channel is the least of my problems. Like, I think I'm close to 3,000 subs at the moment, although I have lost quite a few recently after I stopped following the leaks for Hoyo Games. But it's whatever. I, I really don't care about the amount of subs that my channel has. I just wanted to be a time capsule for my endeavors, so to speak. Welcome back, Calipe. This, this. Are you still alive? No, it's dead. I was hoping you would still be alive so that I could heal up, but it is what it is. There is a chance that we get a decent save file for Calipe this run, although it's not guaranteed. And talking of things outside the gaming sphere, I mentioned earlier that I'm very, very... Oh, there we go, something useful. That I'm very, very busy with work. So, you know, things like traveling, doing cool stuff, doing special... No, unfortunately, nothing like that. But it's not something for which I'm too concerned about, because I'm not really a huge fan of traveling. I enjoy seeing new places and all the sort of good stuff, but the action of traveling and having to plan things and do the travel... I just want to lay on the bed and sleep. I'm tired. Very, very tired from work. But you know, to some extent it's also good. Being busy with work is it's a problem that some people would rather have. Yay. It's actually not bad because it gives me, yes, exactly. It gives me the chance to heal up a little bit before taking it out. Because this is a run without the safe heavens, the place where we can rest, the campfires. I don't remember what they're called. The safe zone, the safe zones. Oh man, remembering all the names for all the games is so tough. Speaking of games, I really would like to have more time to play the new Heroes of Might and Magic, the remake. It's such a beautiful game, it's so well done. It's so true to the spirit of original Heroes of Might and Magic games, but made in a modern way. So it removes part of the clunky feeling of those old games. The animations are more beautiful, the design of things is more beautiful. Such a glorious game. Meh. Let's do this. Let's continue. Oh yeah, I still have gifts to get, so to speak. Alright. This Saturday, there is the Dubai Cup in Dubai, so unsurprisingly. I'm really looking forward to that. Forever Young last year was kinda robbed. It's such a bummer. And I do not often talk about, you know, horse racing and stuff like that, and I rarely do even on Discord, because it has been one of my passions since I was a little kid, but I'm not a huge fan of the game of Uma Musume. Like, the way it plays, it's not really for me, but I do enjoy the anime really a lot. I think the anime is phenomenal. So, you know, it's difficult to fit it in my daily discussion topics, since it has nothing to do with the game. But last year, Forever Young, in my opinion, was robbed of a victory at the Dubai Cup, because he was clearly bumped by another horse around the time that Forever Young does his final push of destiny that usually blows everyone out of the water. And it would have been glorious. And instead, like, a rando won. By rando, I mean a horse that was like, his winning odds were basically non-existent. He was, I believe, 41-1. No one was expecting him to win. But because two horses bumped into each other and slowed down each other, he ended up winning. A very, very unusual thing to happen. And this is the revenge tour for Forever Young. I'm really looking forward to it. Race is Saturday. It's going to be Sunday night for me. I will stay awake until a bit late to watch it live. And he won some amazing races for Ever Young. Probably not probably my favorite horse of the current generation. There are a few that I like, but Forever Young has been pretty goated in his performances. Going to do this or this? Probably this. And there isn't another clear winner among my favorites in the current crop. Many good horses, but no one is standing on the shoulders of horses like, I don't know, Equinox, Almond Eye, Kitazan Black, Deep Impact, you know. Those kind of horses that for some reason or the other, it feels like they're Moses splitting the waters. And it's like, oh, okay, this horse is here, everything changes now. And sometimes it's also a pity because this is trash. Sometimes it's also a pity because when you have that kind of really dominant horse, the others are picking up crumbs. There have been many good horses during the time that Almond Eye was around. Those horses won little to nothing because Almond Eye was winning everything. So everyone else was left with crumbs. I left a comment just a few days ago on a YouTube video about Cheval Grand. He was an amazing horse. He got so many top 3 places during his career. Many third places, some victories, some second places. But Kitazan Black was winning everything. And it kind of ruined the legacy of other horses like Cheval Grand. And it was news of just a few days ago that Cheval Grand has been retired from, let's say, the breeding life. And he did not have any kids that performed particularly. I call them kids and babies. It's my thing. This one. Not very good. No. And because of that, he will no longer have other babies, other foals. And it means that Cheval Grand will be gone. Like, now everyone knows Cheval Grand. In a few years, most people will still remember Cheval Grand. 10 years from now, 15 years from now, it's not going to be that easy to... yeah, we do that. It's not going to be that easy to remember Cheval Grand. It's a shame because he was a great horse. Just very unfortunate timing. But as I also wrote, if he was born a little bit later, he would have had to deal with Almond Eye, and no one was beating Almond Eye. So, you know, it's rough, very, very rough. Give me something good. Okay, we got something good. Is it a good epiphany, though? The cost reduction. The cost reduction. The cool thing about the cost reduction is that if you have 2 vulture ejections in hand, and one of them has the cost reduced to 2, you can cast all of them by using the vulture ejection that costs 2. But I would rather get the cheap one, gain 1 action point. It's not a particularly amazing save file, but it is what it is. How many points does she have? 130? Yeah, so we can get the refinement. Hopefully we get something to use here. Hopefully. But regardless of what we get here, this is going to be the best save file that I have for Calliope. This, and we let some nonsense fly. Am I still missing something for Serener? What am I missing? I've seen the shooting star. Oh, I know what is missing. I know what we're missing. The 3 cost card. Cobalt Light? Is that right? Cobalt Light. Wow, I remember the name. That's amazing. Actually insane. I should have used the Peiko. I'm sorry, Peiko. I forget to use it way too often. But because I'm always focused on the cards and what to play and what to plan for the following turn, and it's very easy for me to forget about the partner. We'll be doing this now. Such a cool animation with the Giga whale. This. Now we have quite a bit of action points to use, courtesy of that specific epiphany. Let's see. I would like to draw the one that buffs. There we go, thank you. Thank you. Is it dead? He could be dead. There is a chance, but it's dead. No, it's not dead. Not many many hit points left, though. Yeah, we can pass on that. It always feels good, though, to have a round in which you get a save file that is an improvement. Even though it's not the, ultimate Calliope save file, it's very usable. Very, very usable. Better than what I had. So we're already happy with that, and there is always room for improvement. I'll probably have to get a usable save file for Mika soon. Doesn't even need to be a goated save file, just something that will allow me to use Mika in case we get fights and events and other things that properly require healers. She's, if I remember correctly, at 150. So, wait, 150? Was it 150 or 130? I think it was 130. Being at 130 means that if we get this one, we go above the limit. Let me double check. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Good. Didn't get anything usable for her. That feels bad. Let's refine that. See what happens. When an attack card is used, recover 9% of damage dealt. It's a bit trash. But, we have 10 points left. It's a whatever thing. It's really a whatever thing. It wasn't the worst run. I believe I got most of my weekly stuff done now. Let's see how many points we got. Just need to make sure. Did you get bamboozled? No, thank God. Because I already did all the excursion today with the combatants, so I would have had to either wait tomorrow or use the crystal to save this save file. This is easier on my mental sanity. Oh no, I need to do some more. We'll be doing it later today, maybe after work, or possibly tomorrow. A thing that I absolutely loved that was introduced this patch is this. You can just giga spam, and it's going to automatically stop when you reach tier 15, and then you can check what's going on. Bosses, this is excellent. Wow, this one is so good. We can heal, we do not get any hit point reduction. Monsters gain 2 fortitude every 3 turns is irrelevant. Elite areas is great. This is one of the best codexes I've ever had. GG. That would be about all. Again, thank you for sticking around to this nonsense of me talking about random things. But this used to be my weekly streaming sessions where I could talk to people about this kind of stuff. Now I enjoy doing it in recorded videos like this. Remember to join Discord if you're not part of Discord, and see you next time. Bye guys.